Okay, day 13. Okay, so if else statement is going on, right? So either or, if the condition is true, the statement of the if will get executed. If the condition is false in the if, then else statement will get executed. So now we need to write one a program. Okay, write uh, write a program in Java to check even an odd number. Write a program in Java to check even and to check the number, check the number even or odd. Write a program in Java to check whether the number is okay, whether the number whether the number is odd or even. Okay, so only two possibility for the one number. Okay, what is that? That may be the even or odd number. Okay, the number will be the odd or even. That's it. Okay, we have to check this one. Then how we can say the number is even or number is odd? Yes. What will be the condition for the even and odd number? Okay, two, then 2, 4, then okay, these are what even numbers. Okay, and odd numbers are okay, 1 is odd. Okay, 1, 3, 7, 5. Okay, so what is the condition for even number and what is the condition for odd number? When we can say this is a even number and when we can say this is not even number? Not even means odd number. Reminder? Yeah, or what will be the reminder? Divide by? Ah, correct. So now see what we need to do. First of all, what to check the whether the number is even or not. So we need one variable to store the number, correct? First of all, we need one variable. So the number we can check here. So num is I am taking the name of the variable. Okay, where we can put the value of that number, right? Next is what will be the data type for that number, correct? So we are going to check here the data type should be integer because there may be the fraction, so we cannot the fraction number cannot be even or odd, correct? Okay, the fraction number is not a even or odd. Okay, we're not fine, correct? So what we need to do only integer, correct? So we have to define the data type is what? Integer. Okay. So then in that number you can take the any value to something something. Okay. This is what I am writing the logic. Okay. In some programming they are not going to use the variable data type, but in the statical type we are going to use the data type. That's why I am declare here data type. Declare the variable. Okay. initialize the variable, where initialize the value to the variable, okay, and we are declared as a data type, right? But this value we need to take from the keyboard in real time, okay. Then how to take this number from the keyboard or from the input, so we'll see later, okay. But right now we are directly assign the value to the num variable, okay. Num is number variable, okay, here. But in real time, user enter the input, okay, in the real time, because that is what dynamic input, and here we are assigning the static input, okay. We are directly assigned to the value 12 to the num. It's a static one, okay. Just understand the concept, then how we are going to enter the value from dynamically, that we'll see later. But we need to understand the logic first, okay, how we are going to write the program. That's it. So now we have taken the number, okay, that is stored to the num variable, okay. And now what we need to do, we have to check this num variable number whether it is even or not odd, okay. So what will be the condition for even number? When we can say the number even, when the number is divisible by 2 and remainder should be 0. Am I right? So when it is divided by 2 and remainder is 0, then what we need to focus on? Remainder or division? In the last time I have explained the concept. You know, this is 2 and this is 7. 2 3 is a 6, sorry, 6. And here is what? Remainder 1 is 1. Okay. This is what? Mod, correct? And this is what? Division. Okay. So which sign we need to use? Mod or division? So if you use here division, so you will get here what? What you will get? Answer. Tell me. 6. Then how we can say this is even or this is odd? Then how you can say, if number divided by 2 we are getting the 6. So how we can say this is the even number, or how we can say this is the odd number? We are getting here the value only, no? 6 is the value. Then how we can understand the 6 is the even and 6 an odd? Huh? Yes. You don't know. What will be the condition? Reminder. Huh? What is the condition for a even number? Correct. Are you getting the remainder is 0? Here. What is remainder here? 1. Correct. So which sign we use for the remainder? Okay. This one. Correct. For division? This one. So what you want to check? Division or remainder? Correct. So when the remainder is 0, now suppose it's a 6. 2 3 is a 6. Correct. And now here is what? 0. Correct. So that means we need to check only remainder. If the remainder we are getting the 0 after divide by 2, you know, that means this is a even number, right? Not division. What we need to use here? Mod, correct? So if mod 2 means divide by 2, if the number, if after division, if you are getting the 0 remainder by division by the 2, then you can say it's a even number. Okay, now it's at 8. Num value is 8. So what is remainder? 2 of 4 8, it is 0. Okay, then suppose the value of num is 9. Okay, now see the remainder. Okay, 2 9 2 4, here the 8, and remainder is what? 1. Okay, this is what remainder and this is what division, correct? So 9 mod 2, what we are getting? 9 mod 2, it's what? 1. We are getting a 9 mod 2 is equal to 1. That means it's not a even number, it's a odd number. So in the condition, what we need to write? if, okay, then if num mod 2 is equal to sign we need to use, not is equal to. If you use here is equal to, that means assign the value. This is what comparator operator, correct? If num mod 2 fully division by 2 and we are getting the remainder is 0, then we can say this number is even number. So how we can write inside this if condition, correct? Inside if condition, right? Then we can see it's a even number. And if this condition is not satisfying, then we can say it's a odd number. There is no need to write different condition, correct? You understand? If number value mod 2 is equal to 0 means fully divide by 2 and we are getting the remainder is 0, that means it's what? Fully division by 2. It can say, can print that number is what? Even. Okay, if this condition is not satisfying, suppose, then obviously it's odd number, that's it, correct? So this is the one logic. Okay, this is the one logic. Or if you want to check here the if the n mod 2, okay, if n mod is not is equal to m mod is not is equal to, we can use here is not is equal to m mod 2 is not is equal to 0. Okay, how we can write n mod 2 is not is equal to 0, then we can say this is what? Odd number, correct? And we can say here the even number, correct? It's a is equal to, this is not is equal to, means we are not getting the 0 remainder after divide by 2 successfully, we are not getting the remainder is 0, then you can say it's a odd number, correct? Then you can say it's a even number, and else it's a even number. This is the one logic. Again we can different logic we can put, no problem. There will be a different logic we can put, means we are getting the remainder is 1, that is the uh, that is what? Odd number. If we are getting n mod 2 is equal to 1, okay, this is also known as what? Odd number, correct? Yes. If yeah, you can check here, see, there is a 7, okay, can do 2, 2 3s are 6, okay, then we are getting remainder is what? 1. So remainder is 1, we can say this is odd number or not? Means yes, 7 is odd number or not, correct? Then you can write in the else statement, okay, otherwise it is a even, correct? So how many logic you can implement, boys? See, this is one logic, this is another logic, okay, this is another logic. So this is the logic. This logic is same in the every programming language, okay. See, this logic will be same for the every programming language. Logic never change, syntax will be changed. First we need to first we need to understand the logic, how we can achieve this thing. The three logic I have explained here, okay, three logic, am I right? Three logic, and then we need to write the code. Okay, now you can write the code in the C, or if you want to write the code in the C++, if you want to write in the code in Python, if you want to write in the code in the Java, you can write now, because you understand the logic here. Okay, you understand the logic, then you can write the code. Now for the first logic I am going to write the code. Now what I have checked here, we taken first a number, okay, then num mod 2 is equal to 0 means it's a even number, or else it's a odd number. If this condition is satisfying, this number is a even number. Is if this condition is not satisfying, then this will be odd number, that's it. Okay, now let's open here and we are going to write a code. Okay, so output will be the same, but we can write your own code, own logic. Okay, in industry different person can implement their different logic, but the output should be the same, correct? Your aim should be correct. You can use your ways, that is no problem. There is no restriction of the logic. You can use the different logic, that is no problem. Okay, different person can use a different logic, but output should be same. Okay, we need to achieve the same thing as per the requirement. Even and odd number demo. Okay, this even and odd number demo, if and else statement. Okay, first of all we need to declare one variable. Okay, same thing. Okay, what we need to do here, furnishing our code. Okay, just I am going to copy paste here. Okay, the same logic we can write. Okay, so first of all we need to declare the variable. So we declare the variable int num is equal to 9. Then the if statement, if num mod 2 is equal to 0, then we can say this is the number is even number. Then just we are going to print the statement. Then if you are adding the C, then you have to write the print. If you are using C++, then you have to write the C. If you are using the Java, then you have to write system.out.println. Okay, system.out.println. Okay, what we need to print here, that is even number. Okay, then say inside the double quote, this is sorry. Okay, this is even number, correct? If this condition is satisfied, then it's a even number, otherwise it's a odd number. That's it. Okay, otherwise it's a odd number, correct? Otherwise it's a odd number. So this is the user if else statement in the real time. Okay, now let's execute. What will be the our output? Even or odd? Which statement will get executed? If law, this one or this one?
The second one, if this odd.
Yes. If you can check num mod 2 is equal to 0, we are getting the 0 in the reminder.
No.
No. What we are getting in the reminder?
I think it's
1.
one.
1. So remind mod means reminder. It's getting 1. Okay. So this condition is unsatisfied. That means it comes out of this if statement. Okay. It will come out of here. Okay. It will not go to the out of here. Sorry. It will not go to the here. Okay. Because this condition unsatisfied, it will come out directly here. Else statement. Correct. So now this statement will get executed. Right. You can check here. This is odd number, correct? Now let me to take here 2. Now see, this is even number. Now tell me your number. Okay, whatever you want to take. 1. 1 odd or even? It's a, by default, as per our logic, it's a odd number, but 1 is a neither even nor, what say? It's a odd.
Neither odd or neither even.
This is what? 1 is what? Which number it is a, it's a, no, it's a special word is there in the programming. Sorry, in mathematics. It's a another, it's a prime number, right?
What?
Prime number, it's a prime number, neither
Prime, yes, prime, yes.
so prime number or composite number. Okay, it's a neither prime and or composite. It's not a prime number, but we can say one is a odd number. We can say, but okay, it's a odd number. One is odd number. Okay. Yes. Why it's a odd number? Because we cannot divide by 2. Okay, you are not getting the 0 remainder after division, correct? Then 11 is also odd number, right? This is odd number, correct? So now our program is ready for our what we can say, for our client. You can uh, give them, and they will enter the input and they will check. But what they are going to do here, they need to go to inside and we have to check the code again and again. So we don't give the code to the clients, we give only the application, means executable application, exe file. So what we need to do, this input we need to take from the keyboard, dynamic output. Okay, and how we are going to take in the dynamic from the keyboard? So we will see the latter, this one. Okay, first you understand this concept, then we can take the input from the dynamic from the console. Now this is what input and output, this is what even and odd number, correct? So this is the one logic, right? So I am just going to comment this one. I'm going to do the multi-line comment, so I am using the back asterisk. Okay, backslash and asterisk. This is for multi-line comment. Okay, multiple lines I am going to comment. If you want to use the single line comment, then you do right here like this way. This is the code like this way. Okay, so now
Yes.
this is multi-line comment. So again I am going to copy paste. I have the different logic, correct? I need to use the my different logic. So n mod 2 is not is equal to 0. Okay, and this operator I have already covered. Okay, mod dividation is equal to comparator operator. This also not is equal to operator, already covered. Okay, I have already told you, whenever I am going to write the program, then I am going to use the some operator. If you are not understanding this operator, we have to again review that one, and we have to again get back to your videos, and we need to again rewatch that video. Okay, you need to do the practice one more time. So that's why the operators are very very important. So is not is equal to 0. Okay, num if n mod 2 not equal to 0 means you are not getting the 0 in reminder. That means we can say it's a odd number, correct? We need to just change here the sentence here, correct? And otherwise it's a even number, correct? Now let us execute one more time, and you are getting here the output is odd number. Let me check what is the number I have put here. That is what, 12, correct? Sorry, 11. It's obviously it's a odd number. Now if I put here the value of num is equal to 12. Okay, here the value of num is 12 and you are getting the 12 means what, 0. Okay, this condition is satisfied or not? 12
Yes, satisfied.
mod 2 is not is equal to 0, not is equal to 0. What is a 12 mod 2 first? Tell me, what is a 12 mod 2?
Is 6.
12 mod 2. I'm not talking about division. Mod. What will be mod? 12 mod 2 mod. What is mod? What is division? Mod means I have explained this now so many times. Mod means what?
The number they have like a reminder
Reminder. What will be the reminder after divided by 2?
is 0.
0. Okay. See, 0.
Yes.
0 not is equal to 0. Condition true or false?
False.
False.
It says 0 is not is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 0.
Then this condition is false or true?
It's true.
It's true. Then this statement will execute it.
Yeah. No,
It's a,
because he was asking for odd.
what happened? Is this true or false? 0 is not is equal to 0. True or false?
True.
This is true.
Yes. Oh yeah. Because it's odd, yes. You will exclude the first one. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Because it's 0, yes, it will the first one get excluded.
If is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 0 means this is not satisfied. See here, if n mod 2 means what? The remainder should not be 0. Correct. Remainder you are not getting the 0. Correct. Are you getting the remainder is 0?
No.
No. So that is for the 11. But now we are talking about that n is equal to 12. So now tell me, for n is equal to 12. Okay, n is equal to 12. So 12 mod 2 is not is equal to 0. Condition true or false? But how it is true here? It will be false, no?
Divided by 2, there's no any reminder. Yes, it's false.
No?
Because it's in the
We are getting here 0, and 0 is not is equal to 0 means it's a false. Actually 0 is equal to 0. Correct? So this condition is not satisfied. Correct? So this is skip, and what you are getting? This is the even number. Okay, now check here. N is equal to 12. Correct? And now execute. So what we need to output? 12 is the even number. Correct? So this is another way you can write not is equal to 0. Correct? We can check again one more time. 13. This
if not equal to 0, will determine that
now see 13 mod 2. What will be the output? 13 mod 2.
is a
Reminder is
reminder is 1.
1. 1 is not is equal to 0. 1 is not is equal to true or false? Tell me, true or false? It's what? True or false?
False.
How it is false?
No, it's true because it's odd number.
Correct? Don't forget about even and odd. Forget about even and odd. Check here the condition. You don't know what is even and what is odd. We are writing there what is even and what. We are giving the condition to the system. What is even and what is odd. Okay? You just understand the number. Okay? You don't understand 9 is odd and 11. Okay? We understand only the concept. Okay? Suppose num is equal to 17. Okay? Num is equal to 17. Then 17 mod 2. What will be the answer? Only two answer we will get. Okay, 1 or 0. That's it. Either 1 or either 0 or 0. What will be the what? What? 0 or 1? Tell me first.
1.
1. Reminder is 1. Now tell me 1 is not is equal to 0. Condition true or false?
True.
Yes, 1 is not is equal to 0. Condition is true. Correct? If num is equal to 17, this condition is satisfied or not? Correct?
Yes, it's satisfied.
That means it's a odd number. Okay? The 17 is a odd number. That means 70 is a odd number. Correct? Now if you take a near the n is equal to 16. So what will be the remainder here? 0. Now 0 not is equal to 0.
No.
0 not is equal to 0. Condition unsatisfied. Correct? That will lead scores to the here because 0 is equal to 0. This is true. Okay? 0 not is equal to 0. This is false. Correct? This is true. This is false. This is the another logic. Okay? This is what? Logic 1. Okay? I use here this logic 2. Correct? Now I am going to use the different third one logic again. That depends on you how you are going to use the logic. Okay? I'm taking here the even and odd number. Now if a number logic is 3, suppose you are getting the remainder is 1. Okay? So what we can say, if you are getting n mod 2 is equal to 1, that means we can say it's a odd number. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And otherwise it's a odd number. Correct?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's a odd number. Now what is the value of n is 13. Okay, let me execute. 13 is odd number. Correct. Then if I have change here 14, if I change here the 14, then if mod 14 mod 2 is equal to 0, 14 mod 2, what will be the answer? 14 mod 2. Tell me what is 14 mod 2? What is 14 mod 2?
0.
0. 0 is equal to 1. True or false?
False.
False. That means it will skip this one, correct? So it is going to print this one. This is even number, correct? 14 is even number or
Yes.
not, correct?
Is even.
Correct. So if you want to print here, something is, okay, error is there. Now execute one more time. Yeah, so this is even number. Now I want to print here the number which I have mentioned there. So simply Nick can write here, the number is even number. So suppose I'm going to concatenate here num, okay, and some space here, okay, because I want to put that number, okay, that's why I want to put that number. So here I'm going to get concatenation, correct? Either this one or this statement get executed. So here 14, this is one. So what is happen here, the space is not available properly, so let's give the space here, okay. So I don't want to use here this space, okay. 14 is even and odd number, whatever, okay. So we are getting the output 14 is even number, correct? And sometimes if you use here the 15, then this is what, odd number, correct? So our logic is important, that's it. So this is about odd and even number program, how we can write using if else statement, correct? So these are the three ways we have seen, if else, using the if else. So we can try many more example using the if else statement. Okay,
Okay.
understand and you can try. I'm going to check different one, then next one. So these questions will be asked, odd and even number. Then we need to check if ladder. Okay, if else statement. What's the next one? Third one is a if else. No, okay. So sorry. Second one is if else. Then third one is what? Okay, if else ladder. Okay, so one more I have checked. Suppose if you want to check whether it is a positive or negative. Okay, so I can give for assignment. Assignment using if else statement. Okay, web in Java. Okay, write application program in Java to check whether the number is positive or negative. Okay, what will be the condition? You understand, okay? You can understand and you can think on it and you can write the code to check whether the given whether the number is positive or negative. Okay, first you need to write what is positive, what is negative, then you understand the logic, which logic we can use in the code without searching on Google. Okay, try by yourself only without searching on Google. Don't search anything, try yourself, analyze, because if you want to make good a programmer or automation tester, so you need to understand first, you have to use the implement a logic first. Okay, how we are going to implement a logic, that is dependent. Okay, so you have to analyze, analytical thinking is very important. So if you think that one, so you can go properly. If you're not thinking, you are simply going to search on the Google, so it will be very difficult. Okay, First you understand everything what we need to do, because this is very simple code. If there is any complexity, then you can go for the searching, but it's very simple. Okay, now next one, the next topic is what? If else ladder. Okay, so we are going to use here the multiple if else. Okay, multiple if else means if else ladder. So that is known as if else ladder. Suppose we have the if then condition here. Okay, if the condition is true, suppose if the condition is true, then what is going to be happen? It is go to the this statement, if block. Okay, the terminal go to the if block, correct? So this statement one will get executed, correct? Then else, then we are going to use here the if another condition, if the condition inside the condition again. Okay, suppose there is a one condition, here is a condition 1 and here is a condition 2. Okay, it's checking condition 2, then the statement 2 will get executed. Okay, suppose in have the multiple condition we need to check in the program, so then we can go for your if else statement. Okay, if else ladder, you can say if else ladder, and we can say like this way, not only we can write this one, you can write like this way also, no problem. Okay, then else and we'll get the last else. Okay, this one, okay, this one, and I'm going to remove this one. If not satisfying the any condition, that is what last one. So here this is the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax are very important. If you know the syntax, then you can write the code properly. Okay, this is the syntax. So if the condition 1, then if else 2, then if else 3, and so on. And in the last we need to write here else.
Yeah.
Okay, that is nth one. If they not,
The voice kind of breaking up.
yeah, hello.
Yes. Okay, now it's kind of clear. Earlier it was breaking up.
Okay, okay. So this is if else ladder. What is the use? If we are going to check the condition, first condition is true. If the condition is true, then this statement will get executed. Correct? If the condition is true, then this statement will get executed and will stop here. Okay? It skip the all the statement. It will skip all the statement. Okay? It skip everything. It will be skip. Yeah. If first condition is true, then it will skip all the statement, correct? Now suppose if the condition is false, okay, if the condition is false, then it will go to the where respective else block. This is if, then if the condition is false, then it will come to the where else block, right? And else block again there is a condition. Okay, if this condition is true, then statement 2 will get executed, rest of the skip, correct? If this condition is false, then again it will come to the next else. Okay, then if you are going to check the condition, if this condition is true, then this statement will execute it. If this condition is false and there is a no other statement and directly we have the else statement, then it will execute this one. When this block will get executed, if no match any condition, okay, if there is a no match in any condition above all conditions, suppose if there is a no match in this condition, then the last else block will get executed. If this condition is true, then this will execute it, then rest of all will be the skip. Okay, rest of all will be the skip. If this condition is unsatisfied, then it will come to the to check the next condition. Okay, if this condition is true here, then it will execute it and rest of the all is skip. If this condition is not satisfied, then again it will come to the next else block. Okay, then you are going to check the next condition. If it is true, then it will execute it. If it is not true, then it will execute only else block here. Okay, this is the last else block. Yeah, have you understood if else ladder? Yes, multiple checking. What is use of this one? We are going to check the largest number among the 3 number, 4 number, 5 numbers. Okay, we can use this one. This is the use, actual use.
I think your screen kind of frozen.
Can I show one more time? Okay, so let's take one example to find largest number among the 3 number.
Yeah, screen, no, thanks.
So if you want to check this example, so we are going to check here what if you want to find the largest number among the 3 numbers, so we can use this one. Okay, for this one you can take one example. Suppose you need to find the largest number among the 3 number. Okay, so what we need to do here, suppose we are going to check here in the if block. Okay, so suppose there are the 3 numbers a comma b comma c. Okay, so how we are going to find what will be the largest number among the 3 number, what will be the your logic? Yes, how you will find the largest number among the 3 number? What will be the logic? How you are going to check? Suppose you want to check a is a greater number than among the 3 number, then what will be the condition? And b is the largest among the 3 numbers. Okay, which operator we need to use to check this one? Yes.
Like to check what's the difference.
Which operators we need to use? We seen operators.
Multiply.
Multiply. We seen the operator. What are the operators? Arithmetical operator. Then we seen operators, correct? Arithmetical operator. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, correct? Then we seen the different operator. Which one? Next one is what? We know arithmetical operator. Next which operator we see? Okay, open your notes and check. Open everything. See the operators. Yes, Shruti. After arithmetic operator, which operator you have seen? What are the different types of operators are available in Java? Arithmetic operator. Then we seen the different operators also.
Yes.
What are these operators? Please name that operator. When we started that operator in the first day, I have explained all operators in a one page. I have put the signs also there, right? And that time I explained what is the use of this one, and then later we started the programming for demonstrating the each single operators. Okay. So after the arithmetical operators, which are what are the operator we have seen? Open that notes and find out. We need to do study.
And the day.
Huh. You're not finding the day. Find out, find out.
Yeah. Incremental operators.
Incremental, what is the use of incremental operators?
Uh, just increase the value
Okay, increase the value
by one.
okay. Do you need that incremental operator here to find the largest number among
No.
the three number? No, then leave it. Next is another operators. Which operator you are going to use here then? If you want to check the largest number among the three number. If you want to find a large number among the two number, then how we can write a code? Which operator you are going to use?
Decremental to decrease the numbers.
Decremental operator, it is used to decrease the value by 1. Is there any use?
So we have to do division.
How to find the largest number among the two number? Okay, just leave it. How to find the largest number among the two number? How we can write the statement? If you have the two numbers A and B, I need to check which number is greater. Then I have already taken the one example, right? The percentage is greater than something, then eligible to vote, correct? Then how we are written the code there? How?
Modulus.
Modulus. What is use of mod? This is
Uh,
arithmetical operator, correct?
yes.
Then this is not arithmetical operator. Okay, the arithmetical operator are not going to use here because we need to check if the which number is the largest number among the two number. Arithmetical operator are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. Is there any use? No use here. Then later, which are the operators?
The relational operators.
Yes. So if you want to find largest number or greater number or smallest number, that means what it's saying? It's giving, it's what? Putting the relations between the two number. That means relation. We need to check the relation, correct? Relation means what? Whether it is equal, whether it is equal to or greater than or is equal to something, right? You know, then what sign we are going to put here? If you want to find the largest number among the two number, I want to find the A is a larger greater than B, then how we can use here the that very sorry operator? What will the operator we are going to use here? What are the relational operators?
The signs.
Ah,
We need the signs and
what are
equal
the
equal.
equal? It's a comparator operator. Then it is going to be check whether the A is equal to B or not. Okay. You want to check this one here? No. I want to check which is the largest number. Then which operator we are going to use here? Relational operator. Which relational operator we are going to use here to check whether it is the largest or smallest? There are relational operators or not? We have the signs, the relational
Yeah.
operator. Which specific relational operator we want to use here? If you want to find the largest number among the two number. Yes. Shruti, which relational operator we are going to use here to check the largest number among the two number? Yes, Shruti. What are the relational operators? Check the relational operators and tell me what are the different relational operators are there. You say, yeah, you told me that is one is equal to, that is okay. Okay. Again, different relational operators that are available.
Logical operators.
Which one?
Logical operators.
Logical operator is a different one. Okay. Logical operator, it gives a logical relation. Logical means that is what? True and false. Okay. That is what? True and false. Relational operator, what are the relational operator? These operators are very, 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 very important. If you don't know this operator, then it's very difficult. Okay, programming. Um,
Declaration.
See, operators, correct? First, we have seen arithmetical operator already. These are arithmetical operators. Plus, minus, multiplication, division, and modulo. This is what? Arithmetical operators, correct? Then, this is what? Relational operator. What is the relational or comparison operator? Is equal to, or is equal to, greater than is equal to, then less than is equal to, not is equal to, is equal to. We seen all this operator because we have seen all this program, correct? Right or wrong? So if you want to find the largest and smallest number, then you have to use here the relational operator or not? Yes, we need to use here the greater than. We can use here the smaller than, like less than, we can say. We need to use this operator or not? So how we can pronounce here? Greater than. Greater than is equal to. Less than. Less than or is equal to. Not is equal to. And is equal to is equal to. This is what relational or comparison operator. Okay. These are the logical operator. It's give only the true and false. Correct. So which operator we need to use here? If you want to find the largest and smallest of number, which operator we need to use? Relational. Which relational operator? Now the question is, these are the relational operator. Which relational operator we have to use? Various relational operators are there, no?
Not equal to.
Just hold on. Hello. Sorry. So if you want to find the number is larger or smaller, then we have to use here which, this one, greater than or less than operator, correct? In earlier program we have seen to find the person is greater than or is equal to 18, then he is eligible. Then which operator we use? That should be greater than as well as or greater than or equal to, then you will use this operator, greater than or equal to. Okay, both are same. If this greater than is 18, okay. If 18 or is equal to 18, okay, this also okay. So if you want to do the comparison, then we can use these operators. Okay, we can use this operator. If you want to check whether it is a larger or smaller number, then you can use here greater than or less than operator, right? So if you want to find the largest number among the two numbers, then how, which operator we are going to put here? A greater than B, true or false? Okay, or we need to write here the less than also, like this way. We can get here the greater, okay, the largest number among the two number. If A greater than B, then we can say E is a greater number. Then how we can write here? If this one, already this program is in assignment, try to solve first and then get back to this work. Okay, else B is a this one. If we can write here, if A is a greater number, that means if A greater than B, that means A is a largest or greater number, that's it. Okay, otherwise A is a small number, or you can say the B is a greater number. You can say the B is a greater or A is a smaller, both are same, correct? That is depend on the if condition. If A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5, this condition satisfied, you will get this output. Suppose A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 10, this condition is unsatisfied. Okay, because 5 is not greater than 10, correct? So it will comes to here. So B is a greater number. Okay, that means 10 is a greater number or A is a smaller number. A means what? 5. 5 is a smaller number, that's it. Okay, this is what relational operator. But this program is already I have given in the assignment. Okay, so now we have seen here what one, this one, if else adders. Okay, what we are going to use in the if else adder. So we need to find the larger number among the three numbers. Okay, how we need to find the larger number among the three numbers? How to find? Okay, largest number among the, not two, from three numbers we need to find. So let us take the first three variable for three number to store the three number that I am taking in integer. Okay, three variable I need to check. Okay, down I need to check in the if condition. The first of all we need to compare the A with B and C. How we can write? If A is greater than B and C, then we can say A is a greater number, correct? If B is greater than A and C, then we can say B is a greater number, correct? Otherwise C is a greater number, that's it. We have to write only the two times here, that's it, not for C. How we are going to compare the three numbers? Which one is the largest number? The first number we are going to compare with. Okay, this is three numbers we have, A, B and C. We need to find which number is greater number among the A, B, C. Then what we need to do? We need to compare the A with B, correct? And we need to compare the A with also C. That means A is a greater number, correct? Then if you want to check about the B number, so B we need to compare with A, also B need to compare with C, then we can say B is the largest number. Okay, otherwise C is the largest number, that's it, no need to check here, correct? What we are checking? A, B, C relation. Okay, how to check? Compare A with B and C. That means you will find here the A is the largest number. Otherwise, then compare B with A and C, then we can find the B is a greater number. Then compare C With A and B, no need, because obviously if two condition are not satisfied, that means C is also satisfied. Okay, that is what C is the largest number. Then how we can write? If A greater than B, okay, and and logical and A is greater than C, that means here A is a greater number. Now any doubt? We use here logical and operator, correct? We need both the condition will be true, then output will become a true. That is the AND, correct? We use the truth table. We seen the truth table for the AND operator, right or wrong? This is logical operator, true and false, correct? That means if A and B is greater and A greater than B and A is greater than C, that means A is a greater number. Then else, again if condition I am writing the same thing. We are comparing the A with B and C. Now again I am going to compare the B with A and C. Okay, B and B is C. Okay, now check in the next condition. If this condition is unsatisfied, then it will comes to the if else block, then it will check in this statement. Okay, if B is greater than A and B is greater than C, that means we can say the B is a greater number. Okay, B is greater, correct? And then no need to check for the C. Obviously if the two conditions are not satisfying, suppose, then it's obviously C is greater, correct? Right? Now let us check here whether we have written this logic wrong or right. First of all, we need to check the A I am taking here larger number. Okay, A I am taking here larger number than B and C. Okay, which one is the largest number among the ABC? Which one is the largest? Yes, A, because it's holding a 30 and 30 is greater than 10 and 20, correct? So what we need to in the output, we should have the 30 is a greater number in the output, correct? We must have to get 30 is the largest number in the output, correct? Right or no? Okay, then how we will get? Now check. Yeah, then now we are going to putting the values here, because we have written our code, we have written our logic, and this logic is same for all programming. Whether you can learn the C, C++, Java, wherever you want to write, you can write. What is the difference in different programming language? The syntax. Okay, logic never change. Logic never change. Okay, syntax will be changed. A plus B. You can write this A plus B in all programming language. No problem. Okay, this is the logic I have written here. So now I am going to check. A is what? 30 and B is what? 10. Okay, A is what? 30 and 20. What I am checking? I am comparing A with B and C first. Okay, compare A with B and compare A with C. Okay, so if the both statement are true, okay, if the both statement or if the both expression are true, then output become a true. That is what and. Yes, and and or operator, if you use the or, that means one of the input is true, then output become a true, correct? This the logical operator. If one of the condition is true and if you use the or operator, then it is again true. So we want both the condition will be true, then and then we can say we can go ahead. If one of the condition get false, then we will not go. Okay, now check here. 30 greater than 10, true or false?
Yes.
It's true, correct? 30 greater than 20, true or false? True. Then true, true and true means we can say 1 and 1, true or false? True and true means if the both input is true, then output become a true. Correct? This is the AND. That means if the both input are 1, then output are 1. So both the inputs are 1. Okay, that is output is 1. That means true. Now this is inside the if statement. Okay, this is inside the if. That means this condition is satisfied or not. If condition is satisfying or not. That means this if condition is satisfying or not. Yes. Yeah. So this condition is satisfying because inside this is true and this is also true, and true this is true. That means your if condition is satisfied. That means A is a greater number. That's it. What is the value of A? 30. 30 is greater number. Okay. It will skip all this thing now. Okay. Why it is not coming here? Because your if statement is agree. Your if statement is satisfy here. That's what it's not coming to the else statement. When it is come to the else statement, when it is comes to the else statement, if your condition is not satisfied, correct? If your condition not satisfied, then it's come to the else statement. Then again they have the one condition. Then it will check. Okay. And now this is the one scenario. Now different one. Here are all scenarios our code is going to work or not, we are going to check here. That's it. Suppose now I am taking here A is a 30 and B is a 20. Okay, and C is a 10. Now tell me, A greater than B, true or false? Tell me.
A star is still is a greater yes.
Correct. This is true or false? True.
True.
A greater than C, true or false?
True.
True. Okay. Now
Yes.
both the condition are
True.
true. That means our output will be A is a greater. Okay.
Yes.
Everything will be the skip from here. Correct. Yes. Now next one. I am taking here A is equal to 20. Okay. A is equal to 20. B is equal to 10. Now tell me, first condition is satisfied here,
Yes.
and A is greater than C, satisfying?
False.
No.
False.
So that means true and false. What will be the output?
True.
How it is going to become a true?
False. I mean, false. It's obvious. C is greater.
Don't see there, C is greater. Don't see there. What I am telling to you. If you see here, if you know your computer, your brain, okay, don't see there. C is greater than among the all. Logic, focus on the logic. What we are writing here. The computer doesn't understand. We know 30 is greater. How the computer will understand 30 is greater? Huh? We need to provide logic or not? We have to provide such a logic, such a expression. I have explained you this one. True means 1, false means 0. Understood?
Yes.
You don't know, yaar. See, logical operator. When I explain the logical operator, that time I have explained this one. Input,
And
है ना? What is the or? One of the input is true, right? Already I have explained. This is relational operator and logical operator, right? See, these basics are very important. If you don't know this one, then I can't do anything. See, this is one,
and
right?
or
Logical and what we say, if the both input is false, then output is false. Correct? When the both the one of the input is true and one of the is false, then also output is false. How it is treated as multiplication, right? And true means 1, false means 0. When the both the input is true, then we can say output is true. Okay. When all inputs are true, then output become a true in AND. Okay. Or for OR, when one of the input is true, then output become a true. And that time I have told you this is the real time. In real time, we are going to use this one. That time I already told you. This operator inverted. If there is a true, then it will get the false. If there is a false, then it is true. Okay, not negation. This is negation, logical operator, right? Now tell me what will be the output here. True or false? A greater than B and C greater than A greater than C. True or false? And then we have the one means this is what true and this is false. Now tell me true and false.
False.
False. True and true.
True.
True. False and true.
False.
False. False and false.
False.
Correct. False or false? Ah,
False.
false. True or false?
False.
How it is false?
If it's true or false, it's true. Doesn't go by the first side.
This is OR. What say
Yeah, it's
OR?
true.
Yes. One of the input is true, then output is true. Correct?
Yes.
Only one
Yes.
input is should be true. That is true. Correct? Now
If
this
it's
is what?
false,
False. Correct? Means if condition get false or not. This is unsatisfied. Correct? Here
yes.
this condition is unsatisfied. So this will be skip. Correct? If block is skip, right? So it will comes to here. If this condition is unsatisfied, then it will come to here. If this condition is satisfied, then it will print a is a greater number. Correct? But now this condition is not satisfying. Right or wrong? Right now? This condition is not satisfying. Correct? Are you with me? A greater than
Okay.
B. It's a true. A greater than C. It's a false. True and false. It's a false. That means this is a false condition. Means this condition is not satisfying. If this condition is not satisfying, that means it's a skip. If block is skip, it will come to the else block. It will jump to the else block. Correct? And now it will check the another condition. Okay, so now B is what? 10. A is what? 20. Okay, B is what? 10 and C is what? 20. Now tell me
630.
what you are saying. 10 greater than 20, true or false?
True. False.
10 greater than 20, true or false? See, here is a C,
False.
no, 30. False. Now, false and false.
False.
False. This condition is not satisfying. Correct?
Yes.
That means it will again skip this statement. Correct? Because this is the is statement, na? That way, if this condition is not satisfying, that means also it's a skip. Then it will come to the here. Correct?
C.
Then what will be the output? C is a greater number. Now you can see the C is a greater, really is greater or not. Yes, C is a really greater. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
630.
That means it will skip the all this one and it is executing this one. It's checking all this one. But is no condition is satisfying here. No condition is satisfying here. But here is it else block. We are not having the other condition to check. That means if the two condition are not satisfied, that means the last one is we need to printing here. That's it. Okay. Now the next scenario, if you have here the B is the 30. Okay. Now checking here B with A, then B with C. Okay, now check again. So A greater than B, true or false?
False.
False. A greater than C, true or false? True. False and true,
False.
false. That means skip this one. Correct? It skip. Then again it is going to be checked in the next if statement. So if B greater than A, true. B greater than C, true. True and true,
True.
true. That means B is a greater. Correct?
Yeah.
It is correct. It's not going to check the other one. Okay? It's not
It
going to.
will stop there.
Yeah, that will be stopped there. It is not going to check the other one. Correct? This is the
Yes.
skip. So you understand this one now?
Yes.
So these are known as if ladder. Okay, if ladder statement. Okay. So if this condition is satisfied, then it will get this output. If this condition is satisfied, then we'll print this one. If no condition gets satisfied, then the last else statement will get executed. Okay, last statement, last else block will get executed. Okay, right?
Yes.
So now we are going to implement this code. Okay, using the if else block, if else ladder, if else ladder. This statement is known as if else ladder. See this condition, if condition is satisfied, then statement 1 will get executed. If this condition is not satisfied, then it comes to the else if block. Then it will check. If this condition is satisfied, then it will print this one. If this condition is satisfied here, then it will be print here. If this is not satisfied, then it will come to the directly else block. If no one we going to match, then it will come to the directly else block. Okay, now we are going to write the code for this one to check or to find the largest number among the three number. Okay, so whatever you are written, that is what the code. Okay, means logic. This is what the logic. Okay, then you can use this same logic. Logic is always same for the other programming language. If you know one programming language, you can write uh, if you know the one programming language, so you can write a code in different programming. So today I have which one is executed, even an odd number, that package. Okay, but that should be in the today's is day 12 na. Sorry, I have not created that package. Okay, okay, so okay, so we need to write here day 13 here. I forget. Okay, let is rename. Okay, refactor.
The internet is about to go off.
What happened?
No, I think they're rebooting the system in the neighborhood. Hello?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I just have like a alert on my screen that the internet is about to go off.
Okay, okay. So we can continue on tomorrow.
No, no, no. I
No.
guess can continue. Maybe I'll log on for myself.
Okay, okay.
Just continue. Whenever it goes, I'm gonna continue for myself.
Okay, so here day 13 I am going to create a new class. Okay, largest number of three number. Okay, largest number of three numbers. Okay, so this is just logic and use your integer. Okay, then if so, instead of this one, what we need to write? System dot out dot println. Correct? So you can say is a greater number. So logic is very important. Or you can say the largest number. Correct? If this one, then B is a largest number. Use semicolon. Okay? If not satisfying this condition, then we can use the last one. And you can use the multiple statement as per your requirement. Okay? In this block, you can use this else block. Okay? As per your requirement, you can use the multiple. Okay. Now you can execute. Okay, so B is the largest number, correct? Now we can put here 3, 30 and 20, correct? So which statement will you should have to execute? A is the largest number, this statement should have execute. Okay, this statement will get true and this will get executed. Okay, so you will put here A is the largest number. Suppose if you put here the C is equal to 30 and no one condition is get match. Okay, so you can analyze this one, you can put here this value, you can put here this value, this condition is not going to match, this condition also not match, and then after that this is going to execute. Okay, we are not going to check this condition, directly executed. Okay, so you can see here the B is the largest number, but this is from the C. Okay, because I have put the both sentences are same, so just you can execute one more time and you can check C is the largest number, because this executing this statement now. Okay, so this is about the largest number among the three numbers, correct? And next day and tomorrow we are going to see next. Okay, we need to do a lot of practice first. This is very very important. Okay, tomorrow we are going to see the next example, that is nested if else. Okay, today we see the if else statement. Sorry, if else ladder. Okay, we see here the if else ladder. Tomorrow we are going to see uh, nested if statement. Okay, again I am going to give you one assignment to find the smallest number among the three number. Wrap in Java to find the smallest number among the three numbers. Okay, so we are going to stop here and tomorrow we will continue. Okay, do the practice, it's very important. Do the practice, only practice will help you. Do yourself all this practice, analyze. Okay, it's very very important. This is the basic for automation. If you don't know this one, then this is very difficult to understand automation. Okay, so do the programming practice, that is very very important. And say this is Very easy. It's not any rocket science. If you do daily 1 to 2 hours practice, then it will be more easy. Okay. So non-programmer can also become programmers. Okay. So that is your efforts, right? We need to do practice so that we can understand well. The practice is well. Okay. Is practice is required. So do the practice and try by yourself. Okay. And this is for the if else, and you can use here the if else later by using this one, and here use if, here use if else ladder statement.